Hello, I'm Mark from Moonstone Publications. Welcome to this overview of some of the stories we've covered over the past week. But first, please hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends and colleagues. Coming up in this week's update, the two-pot system could dramatically improve long-term savings. MBSE provides practical pathways to ongoing compliance. A provisional winding up order is granted against an online trading platform. A collective agreement covering members of municipal retirement funds is illegal, and South African residents face being taxed on their foreign pension benefits. Data suggests the two-pot retirement system could dramatically improve long-term savings, even for members who draw from their funds. Since the system launched in September last year, concern has centered on members raiding their savings pots to meet day-to-day expenses. Yet Discovery Corporate and Employee Benefits reports that 61% of eligible members have not touched their savings. Among those who have withdrawn, average second-time payouts dropped by 60%. More significantly, modelling shows the system safeguards retirement outcomes. A saver who taps their savings pot every year until retirement would still accumulate roughly twice as much as they would have under the old rules. Discovery says that if members continue showing restraint and trustees strengthen education efforts, South Africa's retirement fund assets could grow from 4 trillion rand today to more than 150 trillion rand over 4 decades, even with regular withdrawals. Enforcement in the financial sector is sharpening, and the message from the regulators is clear. Compliance is no longer optional. Moonstone Business School of Excellence's short courses provide targeted, regularly updated training that helps staff translate shifting rules into day-to-day practice. MBSE's offering includes CPD-accredited FICA and PAPIR modules to meet annual requirements, plus National Credit Act training tailored for credit and insurance professionals. MBSE Operations Manager Monique Brummer says ad hoc updates or last year's training are inadequate to meet compliance standards. Instead, staff need structured, ongoing learning. The High Court has granted a provisional winding up order against online trading platform Banxso, finding prima facie evidence that the company operated illegally and enriched itself at investors' expense. The court described Banxso's business model as deceptive, including simulated trading presented as live trading. The application was brought by a pensioner who claims to have lost R500,000 and was joined by 10 other investors with claims exceeding 57 million rand. Banxso disputes the ruling and plans to appeal. The Supreme Court of Appeal has struck down the retirement fund collective agreement concluded in the South African Local Government Bargaining Council, ruling it unlawful in its entirety. The majority judgment affirms a full bench decision that the agreement overstepped the bounds of collective bargaining under the Labour Relations Act by interfering with retirement fund governance under the Pension Funds Act. The agreement sought to create an accreditation regime requiring local government retirement funds to obtain approval before receiving contributions. National Treasury has proposed removing the tax exemption for private foreign pension benefits. South African tax residents who return home after working abroad could see their foreign pensions taxed in South Africa. Treasury says the change targets gaps that can produce double non-taxation. Experts warn the proposal could produce effective double taxation for individuals whose contributions were made from after-tax income, push retirees into higher marginal tax brackets, and complicate annual tax filings. That's all we have for this week. You can read these stories and many more on our website, moonstone.co.za. Until next time, here's wishing you all the best from the team at Moonstone Information Refinery.